Should you be punished if your kid is a bully? One New Jersey mom says yes, and she's fighting to get a new law passed. As Monica Guy reports, she lost her daughter to suicide after the young girl was bullied.
Bill, it's been 2 years since 12-year-old Mallory Grossman died by suicide. And ever since then, her parents have been seeking justice.
After a 3-hour meeting in the school that day, Mallory came home, ate a bowl of SpaghettiOs, and ended her life.
The pictures and videos show a young girl smiling and enjoying life. Brief reprieves from the alleged bullying Mallory endured at school and on social media. The smiling girl, who loved gymnastics and cheerleading, is gone.
Children have raised the bar on hate. It's no longer sticks and stones. It's no longer you've got cooties. Children are telling other children to kill themselves. It is time that we start protecting our children. We have to realize that our words matter, and the things that we say to people in their face and online can leave damaging scars on the soul of who they are.
The Grossmans are working to make sure Mallory didn't die in vain. Senator Joe Pennacchio is one of the sponsors of Mallory's Law.
The purpose of Mallory's Law is to seek to standardize the process in which bullying reports are processed. We seek to add accountability and transparency to that process. But more importantly, we seek to engage the parents of all those children involved to try to come to some type of conflict resolution.
Parents could be fined $100 for the first offense and up to $500 for additional offenses if their child bullies again and doesn't comply with the assigned punishment. The bill is being reviewed by the Education Committee of the State Assembly. It still has to get through the full Assembly and the Senate. Dianne says she won't stop pushing, though, until it becomes law.
Every child is born with a fuse. We just don't know how long it is, and we don't know when it's lit. And I think it's extremely important as adults that we step forward and say that bullying is not a rite of passage. It's something that is real and can really hurt our children.
The Grossmans filed a lawsuit against the Rockaway Township School District. I reached out to the district for comment. My calls were not returned. Wednesday, Mallory would have graduated from 8th grade. Her classmates decided to wear blue in her honor, so she could graduate with them. For Chasing News, I'm Monica Guy.
Thank you, Monica. All right, let's bring back tonight's A-plus panel. Democratic Councilman in Linden, New Jersey, Peter Brown, and attorney and publisher of the Save Jersey blog, Matt Rooney. All right, Peter, I'm going to start with you on this. You are not only a local elected official, but you're a parent. This law concerns me greatly because the definition of bully has been expanded and painted with such a broad brush. Anything can be called bullying these days, from name calling to pushing a kid on the playground. What do you say?
You do have a broad definition of bullying, but we do need to have something on the books where I do support this law is that it starts holding parents liable also for the actions of their children. I think that's something we've gotten away from in society.
Why do we need a law to hold parents responsible? I mean, Matt, you're talking about the kids are supervised in the schoolyard. I have said this before. Part of the problem is we don't teach coping skills. You go back 20 years, kid pushes you down to the playground, you push him back, you move on. Sometimes you're friends after that.
You are. It's how kids learn how to socialize with one another and interact as adults when they grow up. And look, I get the social media component's different. Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat follow you home. But we need to focus on raising children that are capable of dealing with adversity. And we also need to give teachers the tools in order to enforce discipline in their classroom. That's what nobody's talking about. We know who these bad kids are, and when they act out, teachers are powerless to discipline them.
The teachers ought to be able to discipline the kids. I'll bet that would go a long way. Let's go old school. All right, thank you, guys.